Hey gamers, I am Cybersnack7. Hope we're all well, guys. Hope you're feeling far better than I am. I may look a total idiot in this dressing gown, but it's trying to help me fight a cold that I've had for an entire week, and I'm losing the battle, to be honest. So, excuse the voice if it sounds croaky, and I may have a coughing fit through this video, but I have to get this video up because I haven't done one this week anyway. So, what I'm going to do is make this a short and sweet addition to the second part of my Snestastic pickups that I had off him a couple of weeks ago, and show you another 6 NTSC Super Nintendo titles. Right, game number 1, guys, and they're still in the covers, I still haven't taken them out. Game number 1 is a game I originally had in my collection, and I was glad to get this back. It's not the greatest game in the world by any means, and it is quite a difficult one at that, but still nice to have it back. And the first game is Robocop 3. Condition wise, as per usual, really good. It's a nice standard side scrolling shooter platformer affair with the odd flying section, and it makes use of the mode 7. The game is obviously based around the third Robocop, which I have had the privilege of totally ignoring because I wouldn't ever entertain that film. But as I say, I had this originally in my collection, and it's just nice to have it back. It's as simple as that. I've given it a couple of goes, and I still suck at this game. Still terrible at it, and it is still really difficult to get anywhere in it, to be honest. But still, a nice little title to add to my collection. So that is Robocop 3. Right, the second one kind of follows a similar vein. Yes, everybody says that the Genesis and Mega Drive version is better than this, and I probably would agree if I played it, but I haven't ever played it, and I haven't ever played this one either. And what I'm talking about is Robocop versus Terminator. And as you can see, it's got the hard back front, or the hard front cover, should I say, an embossed cover, which is quite nice. And obviously you slip it out from the top. Game's inside with all the manuals as such, and Pete is right, it's kind of weird how they bend the manual in half specifically to stick it in the box, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but nevertheless still in great condition. Gameplay wise, honestly, it's yet another standard side scrolling platform shooter fest. I hear it's like missing blood and things like that, and there are missing levels apparently. I don't quote me on that because I haven't really give this a playthrough as such as yet, but that looks quite dark on it. There you go, look at that, you can see it better now. But the game itself, graphically looks quite good, plays quite well, plays far better than the Super Nintendo version of the Terminator, which is absolutely terrible. But this isn't a terrible game at that. I'm saying it's playable, and I will give it a go over the Christmas holiday and try and enjoy this game. But as I say, you know, condition wise, brilliant. And I've yet to make a comparison over this one and the Mega Drive Genesis one, so I'll give this a go, and I'll probably end up picking up the Mega Drive version and just checking that out over time. But that's the second one, guys. That is Robocop versus Terminator. Right, game number 3 is a shoot 'em up, and this one belongs to the Darius family, with a bit of a name change. I've only give this one a quick go, but the condition of it is really good, and it is Supernova, a standard shoot 'em up affair, vertical shooter, or side-scrolling shooter, should I say. And as I say, this is from the Darius tree of games, but yet again, still quite a difficult one at that, but still in lovely condition, and another great little title to add to the collection. As you can see, I haven't much to say about this one because I really haven't given it all that much time in playtime basically. So, but still a really worthy addition to my collection. The only thing I can say about this, the back isn't exactly inviting. It doesn't make you want to go out and buy this game, but you know, it gives you the minimalistic screenshots, which really makes this game worth picking up. Not, but as I say, don't let that put you off. The game itself, as I give it a quick play, and it seems okay. But yet again, another one over the Christmas holiday I will be getting my teeth into. So that is Supernova. And another one, believe it or not, I haven't yet even played. And this is another platforming affair. One I'd never heard of until Pete actually showed this in his video. And it is Jim Power. Is it Jim Power? It's Jim Power's Lost Dimensions in 3D. As I say, I'd never ever heard of this game before. But you know, Pete picked it up and I watched his video, as you do, and I thought it was quite good. And I've been after it myself for a while, but it's not easy to find in a good condition. And this one did come complete, and it has its 3D glasses. I haven't really give this a go, but it looks a very, very colourful, side-scrolling platforming game. So I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm not expecting the 3D to be the greatest 3D in the world by any means, but given it's on the Super Nintendo, you can't really argue with them trying to slap a 3D game onto a Super Nintendo cart. So I'm well interested to see how this plays. But that, guys, is Jim Power's Lost Dimensions. Is that right? Yeah. The Lost Dimensions in 3D. Right, the next two are of a trilogy of games, but I've only got the first two. I missed out on the third, and a certain person knows who it is who's got it, but I will get my own copy eventually. But this is a side-scrolling action beat-em-up. Not made by the greatest company in the world by any means, but there's something about these games that appeal to me. My cousin bought this when it very first came out originally, and he was absolutely loving it, and I hated it when I very first played it. But you grow old, you grow wise, and you learn to appreciate certain games, and this is one of them. And I'm talking about probably the worst cover for a Super Nintendo game in history, and that is Rival Turf. No, the cover for the NTSC version does not do this game any justice at all. The game isn't great at that either, but still, it's in really, really nice condition. And I have a soft spot for this game, to be honest. Graphically, isn't you know, the best graphical game I've ever seen, but personally, these series of games are definitely better picked up on the Super Famicom versions. Cover art is superior, and there are slight differences within the games, especially the likes of Peacekeepers. But as I say, it's a standard side-scrolling beat-em-up affair. Absolutely worth picking up if you can find it for cheap enough. But as I say, the cover alone can put you off for life. But still, I'm very happy with it. I've gone through this one. I've enjoyed playing this. I haven't completed it as yet, but soon will do over the Christmas holiday. But yeah, happy to have that one. And that is the mighty Rival Turf with a brilliant cover. Okay, maybe not. Right, the last one, which is obviously going to be the second in the series, is a much better game, I must admit, but I'll get into why I'm finding it a pain in the arse after I've shown you what it is. And it is Brawl Brothers. A very, very good game, much better than the original. Love the style of graphics on this one. More of the same, side-scrolling action beat-em-up fun. Now, the issue with this one, as Pete has mentioned already, is you get to, I think it's the second or the third stage. and you're in like a sewer section. Now, I've put this game on 2 or 3 times, and every single time I've got to that section, I cannot get out of the sewers. You've got to go through the right selection of doors to escape from the sewers, and you think I can do it? No, I cannot do it. It is ridiculously hard to find the right route, which is kind of a ruining factor for this game. I heard Pete say that the Super Famicom version, it's easier to get out of the sewers, but on this version they've done something to it to make it physically impossible to get out of the sewer section, which is a shame really, because the game is a far better play and more enjoyable game than its first in the series. But still, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to get through this game one way or another. But there you go, guys. That's the final game for this video, and that is Brawl Brothers. As I say, I will be picking up the Peacekeepers after Christmas into the new year to complete the collection, which is the hardest one to find. But just one of them challenges I'll have to worry about next year. But there you go, guys. That is Brawl Brothers. Right, guys, I'm leaving it there. Thanks for sticking around and listening to this husky voice. I'm going to get back to get myself better. I'm going to do a couple of videos next week because I want to try and finish off this collection of games off Pete, and then get myself ready for the new year. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks very much for watching and putting up with me. And as always, I am Cybersnake 7. Keep playing, guys. Always keep watching. All the best.